Hi, I'm Magnus, and this is, I think, the second video of the year. And as you can tell, for the title is about my transition. Uh, you, I think you didn't get to know about this because the situation happened right at the end of November, and Thanksgiving what was happening or happened, and Christmas was right around the corner, kind of, and I was more into um, uploading about celebrations and all that stuff. I didn't get to upload everything that I wanted to do, which kind of sucks. But I hope I make it up this year. And I guess basically that's basically it. Oh well, so I started testosterone gel. So on the 26th of November, I put it on the first time. So it was actually on the 27th of November because it was early in the morning, like 2 a.m. I was desperate to put it on, and it was a very difficult week for me. I was very stressed and everything, but it was amazing as well. It took me a long time to get it because in my country, Peru, we don't get help from the government or any organization actually to get tea. There's a little bit of help from some people to lower down some cost from uh, appointments with doctors, and you can lower down the cost of a test, maybe some exams or something, but not the tea. The testosterone is very expensive, and at the time I went out of the closet, I tried to get tea, and it was really impossible. And I went in, and when I got the appointment and was able to talk to the doctor, I was told I was not a candidate because of my health, and I had to improve my health, and it took me so long. I was 24th when I started the transition, and I am 29th now, so it took me a long time, but I'm moving forward, so it's a great thing. I'm super excited, happy. It's I decided on gel because of many things. The first one, it's because it was the most accessible. The price also, and because I thought the way it's balanced on my body. Uh, I felt that it's best for me on the results. I want to see it in a different way than just a shot that is gonna have a spike and then go down. I'm gonna explain a little bit more in other videos about testosterone, but the gel is what I'm going to be doing for now. Maybe in the future I'm gonna change, I'm not sure, but for now it's gonna be gel. Again, the price is still kind of expensive, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to be constant, like every month beyond tea. I'm gonna try my best to be a constant on that, but we'll have to see about it. For now, we have reached 1 month on the 26th of December, well, 27th of December, and on the 27th of January, we're going to reach 2 months. Because it's only 1 month and some days, weeks, and because it's gel, we don't really have many changes, as you can possibly tell. But I'm gonna tell you what I have noticed, what and some other things that I'm going to be like focusing on, because I'm obviously gonna tell you about my voice, and my hair, and my body muscles maybe, but also I'm gonna tell you about my organs and my blood and whatever I notice that is changing, whatever I see that I feel it's like different, and I'm gonna try and be as accurate as I can, because testosterone can change a lot of things in your body and affect you in many ways. So I'm gonna just try to be as into it as possible, and see the bad things as the good things. Because I don't know if you read the paper that comes with the testosterone, but for example, with the gel, it does say on the paper that it can cause you diarrhea or migraines. And it actually happens with almost all kinds of testosterone. That if you suffer from headaches or migraines prior to taking testosterone, you are going to suffer from stronger migraines, or just more constant migraines or headaches. So I'm just going to be talking about those kind of things. So first of all, my stomach. My stomach. I actually have suffered from stomach sensitivity, let's call it, from very young age, because of the stress, gastritis, and all kinds of problems. And since I started tea, I have noticed that this has lowered down. I don't know if it's because my stress levels has lowered down, or if it's because of the tea, but it has lessened the times I am feeling sick, which is good. Um, Bleeding. I'm still bleeding. I bled on November, and I bled on December. I actually bled on the 27th of November, right in the morning. Like I applied on the testosterone on the 2 a.m. and when I woke up around 10 a.m., I was already bleeding. I didn't I didn't bleed that much, but it was for like 4 days, 5 days, and I was kind of wondering why it happened, because it is never mentioned, as far as I know, that the testosterone causes that. And it could have happened because I was super stressed prior to getting my testosterone. Because I had so many problems to get the testosterone. I actually thought I was not going to be able to get it. So maybe that jumpstart my bleeding of the month. It could have happened. It has happened before with test problems, family reunions. All those kind of things can actually jumpstart my bleeding. So it could have been easily that problem. I again bled on December, and I bled again this month. in an unusual date because I bled on the 23rd of December. I started, and I started bleeding in the 3rd of January. So, if you know about the normal calendar of bleeding, I shouldn't have been bleeding on that date. So, I'm not sure why I did it, but the good thing is that I bled minimum amount of days because I normally bleed like 8 to 10 days, and I bled 4 to 5, so that's less days. That's good, I guess. I take whatever, whatever best comes, and if next month I'm not bleeding, that's even better. Next thing is that I have been sick 2 times now, as in my throat. And it's weird because I don't normally get sick. I mean, maybe a little bit of a like a I don't know, a cold, just a little bit of a nose problem, and that's it. I don't get fever. I don't get swelling of the throat or anything. But this time, 2 times in a row, I felt so bad, so bad. I had to actually get some pills, and I felt so sick. And on the weekend of a trip, I got not food poisoning, but allergic reaction to fish, and I'm not allergic to fish. Well, it was not fish. It was just a shrimp, and another ocean creature. I'm not sure, but it was weird. I don't know if it's related, but I didn't like it. Another thing that it's super common to happen is that I am horny. Now, this happens if maybe not common, but it does happen when you bleed. That the spike on your hormones it does make you a little bit hornier than normal. Not to all people that bleed, but it does happen. At least to me. But I feel that it's stronger than normal. So maybe it's a tea. I have heard like so many people talking about the hungrier, hornier, and hotter. Not hotter as sexier, more like hotter as sweating and everything. I am not looking forward to that one. So that's happening. I'm not hungrier yet. I'm actually losing weight. I'm not sure if it is a tea, but I'm super happy. It actually started before the tea. I have been fighting to lose weight because it's very difficult for me to lose weight. But suddenly I'm losing weight. I'm not really gaining weight. Not even in December, which is weird. I'm not sure why, but I'm really crazy about it. I'm good. Next things, I am having migraines, but they're not that bad, and they are going away with sleeping, which is what I normally do. They come at night when I'm tired because of my eyesight. They normally come. So I just stop working because they come around 10, 11. So I just stop working and just go to bed. relax my eyesight, and the next morning I'm just refreshed and nice. So I don't like taking pills. So the next thing that I want to talk about bleeding is that I didn't have any pain. Since I started bleeding around 11 years old and 12 years old, I have always been in pain, like bedridden pain, doubling in pain, like awful pain. I had to take like pills that you only take when you have had surgery, and that was the only pills that could actually take the pain away. But these two times I have bled, well, yeah, two times I have bled, I have not felt any pain at all. It was amazing. I'm super happy. Um, Another thing is that I am happy about, but I am worried, is that I'm not having any breaks on my skin. As you can see, my skin is super clear. I'm not pimples or anything like out of the ordinary. You could say. Well, actually, I don't suffer. I have never suffered of anything like that. So I don't know. But I am worried about having it. I'm actually checking my face every day because I'm worried about having them. And the almost last thing I want to talk about is my hair. I'm super conscious about my hair. I love my hair a lot. And what I normally do about it is I use oil, hair oil to style it. I used before Pantene or Pantene. I don't know how you call it in English. For just a cream to style it, but I didn't like it how it was like kind of stiff. So I changed to oil, and I loved it. But recently it has been kind of greasy and weird and dry. So I have changed again to another cream, which is Dove. And for now, I'm okay, but I'm having to wash my hair faster than normal. I normally wash my hair every every 3 days because my hair has been like that always. If I try to wash it like every day or every 2 days, it gets too dry and it breaks. Now I have to wash it a little bit faster because it gets too greasy and opaque, and I hate it. So I think maybe it's the testosterone, and it's also like changing. As you can see, it's getting curlier again. I love that. I love that because it was becoming a little bit weird, and I didn't like it because I love my curls, and it was drying a lot, becoming frizzy and weird. And I have always loved my curls, so that it's looking like this, I'm in love with that. So, and another thing I'm worried about my hair is that the falling and everything, because my family does have a history of baldness. So I'm hoping that it doesn't happen. And the last thing is that yesterday when I was applying, I apply on my stomach. You can see it, but I apply on my stomach because it's the area that is wider. And I noticed that there was some hair. And I was like, oh my god, I don't want hair on my stomach. I mean, hair on my arms or legs, I think is cool. On my face is like total go. On my head is total go. But on my back, chest, or stomach is a no go. Treasure tail, totally. Stomach, not really. Chest, hopefully not. So I'm a little bit worried. If it was already there, okay. But if it's appearing, please no, please no, please no. So that's it. And again, I'm running into 20 minutes or more. Sorry, but there was, I think, a lot of information about the testosterone, especially because you didn't know about it. I hope the next videos are going to be a little bit smaller, shorter, and just that. And if you wonder about this style, I think you haven't seen me on this style. I am a transgender male, but my gender expression is fluid. So I do wear makeup. I use nail polish. I put my hair. I do whatever I want with my wardrobe, or I use boots. Maybe I do whatever I want, but I'm always a male, and that's it. I'm just wanting to mention that because people sometimes get weird about the idea that say I'm a male, but I use makeup. Even people in the LGBT community get weird about it because they are not used to it. They want people to say male and look like stereotypical male. But I'm super open about things. I mean, I like playing with whatever I have in front. I'm not pinky, but I don't know. Look at my hair. It's green and blue, and I don't know. So that's it. Before I run out, I ran into 25 minutes. I hope I can continue on posting videos constantly. So, and hope you have a wonderful day, week, and all. See ya. Dios.